We all have unique personalities, but sometimes certain personality traits can become so pronounced that they interfere with our ability to live happy, fulfilling lives. These deeply ingrained, inflexible patterns of thinking, feeling, and behaving are known as personality disorders. Mental health professionals group these disorders into clusters based on shared characteristics. Cluster C personality disorders, often referred to as the anxious or fearful disorders, are characterized by persistent patterns of fear and anxiety. Individuals with cluster C disorders often struggle with excessive worry, self-doubt, and a heightened sensitivity to criticism. They may go to great lengths to avoid situations that trigger these feelings, leading to difficulties in their relationships, work, and overall well-being. In this exploration of cluster C disorders, we'll delve into three specific types: avoidant personality disorder, dependent personality disorder, and obsessive-compulsive personality disorder. We'll examine the defining characteristics of each disorder and discuss how they impact individuals' lives. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding these disorders is the first step towards seeking help and finding support. Imagine living life constantly on edge, crippled by an overwhelming fear of judgment, rejection, or disapproval. This is the reality for individuals battling avoidant personality disorder, often abbreviated as AVPD. People with AVPD experience pervasive feelings of inadequacy and are intensely sensitive to criticism. They tend to view themselves as socially inept or inferior, leading to extreme social anxiety and avoidance. Key symptoms of AVPD include avoiding social situations or interactions, especially those involving unfamiliar people, fear of saying or doing something wrong or embarrassing, reluctance to engage in new activities or pursue relationships due to fear of rejection, difficulty accepting compliments or positive feedback, preoccupation with the possibility of being criticized or ridiculed. The fear and avoidance that characterize avoidant personality disorder cast a long shadow over an individual's life, impacting their relationships, work, and overall well-being. The deep-seated fear of rejection can make it incredibly challenging for someone with AVPD to form and maintain meaningful connections. They may isolate themselves, avoiding social gatherings, dating, or even close friendships. This social isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness, emptiness, and depression. Professionally, AVPD can hinder career advancement and job satisfaction. Individuals with this disorder might avoid job interviews, presentations, or collaborations, limiting their opportunities for growth and success. They may also struggle with low self-esteem and a distorted self-image, further fueling their anxiety and avoidance. Section 4. Dependent personality disorder, a life governed by need. Imagine feeling an overwhelming and persistent need to be taken care of. This deep-seated fear of being alone and an inability to function independently are hallmarks of dependent personality disorder, or DPD. People with DPD have difficulty making everyday decisions without excessive reassurance from others. They rely heavily on others for approval, support, and guidance, often to the point of submissiveness. Key symptoms of DPD include difficulty making independent decisions, even for minor matters, excessive need for reassurance and approval from others, fear of being alone and an inability to care for oneself, difficulty expressing disagreement for fear of losing support or approval, going to great lengths to gain support and care from others, even if it means compromising their own needs or values. Section 5. The dependent personality, always seeking reassurance. Dependent personality disorder manifests in a constant need for reassurance and a fear of being alone. Imagine needing constant validation from others, even for the smallest decisions. This need for approval can lead individuals with DPD to engage in people-pleasing behaviors, often at the expense of their own needs and desires. They might avoid expressing their opinions or asserting themselves, fearing rejection or disapproval. This pattern of dependence can significantly impact relationships. Partners or loved ones of individuals with DPD may feel overwhelmed by the constant need for reassurance and support. They might also experience frustration and resentment due to the one-sided nature of the relationship. The fear of abandonment, a core symptom of DPD, can lead to clingy and possessive behaviors, further straining relationships.